you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Yeah, I was just worried. I've been trying to keep busy helping Dodan and the villagers with repairs. I'm doing my best. Oh, you should talk to Dodan. He wanted to see you, too. Dodan wanted to talk with you.
Fiancé? So, when were you planning on telling me? That Namsayu was alive, and that you found her in Solak, which is actually a habitable place, by the way. And also that she has royal blood and is now the princess of the Stratus Empire? I thought we were friends! Jinsoyun was great, Jianse. Obviously, she was very informative. She shared all her adventures with me. Like friends do! During that, we worked on fixing the houses around town. She has a real knack for carpentry. She told me you would never let her do that. So, what brings you back here? Are you two heading out? What's next? Oh, my father told me about those. You're not planning a divine mandate, right? Solak's been through enough. Alright. I'm sure you know what you're doing. You two be careful, alright?
Are we going back to Valindria? Does that mean I'll see the Divine Maiden and Sunyoung and Seojin again?
I knew I heard a rustle in the trees. Welcome, warrior. The trees told me of your arrival, but could not tell me of your purpose, of course. Why is Jinsoyun with you? Where are your other pupils? I am so sorry. I have sensed a great sorrow of late, though I am sure your pain is sharper. Perhaps they are connected. For better or for worse, I sense many things, even across the oceans. The other continents are suffering. The earth, the air, all is in chaos. It is nearly as bad as Solak itself. The Empyrean Citadel? It is, or was, the ancient home of the Western Emperor. It lies to the north, and has been the source of Solak's corruption ever since the wayward prince dared perform the divine mandate. I am afraid those at Ajanar Monastery have first-hand experience. Many allies of Solak have banded together to stop a surge of dark chi. Valindrian and the Kashabi are busy here, while Ajanaran monks have traveled northward into the heart of the corruption. The Ajanarans would be glad to see you, I am sure. Grandmaster Nayul himself has returned to the monastery. But if you insist on finding him, let me at least keep Jinsoyun safe. Valindria will remain a sanctuary from evil as long as I live. You can rest easy knowing she is safe. Stay close, little one.
Master, you go ahead.
These things must be stopped! These things must be stopped!
Warrior?
Thank you. Let us where they're coming from the rift.
Grandmaster chooses poor times to leave.
Fiends are attacking the monastery!
Thank you, warrior. Once again you come to us in an hour of need. Perhaps the heavens have anointed you as a special protector of the Ajinara. Then it seems your purpose and ours have converged yet again. Call it fate or happenstance, the result is the same. That charm you used, was that Master Chundun's handiwork? Of course. Though I recall a sort of awkward arrogance in Master Chundun, I certainly can't deny his ingenuity. His charm seems to have closed the portal and given us time to restore our barrier. And now, I see. I'm afraid you've missed the Grand Master yet again. He finally returned to Ajinara a few weeks ago, but didn't stay long. He left when these rifts began to open, only this time, he didn't venture alone. He took 2 outsiders with him. They had just arrived from Silverfrost the day before he left. It was as if Grandmaster Neyul had foreseen their arrival. I'm not certain, warrior. The Grandmaster simply told us there were matters he needed to look into related to these breaches. I escorted them to the Broken Sands, but I don't know where they went beyond that. I can sense your impatience. It's certainly not my place to try to dissuade you. I believe Grandmaster Nail would go to where the breaches were strongest. You may want to try the Echo Pass, northwest of the sunken city. Be careful, warrior.
The screenshot has been saved.
Sharp! Stay sharp! Now isn't this a surprise? You sure know how to make an entrance, warrior. I've been worse. Giona, Siojin, and I are working on rebuilding Valindria, and that means keeping an eye on our surroundings. The Watchers and I came here to investigate the spread of Dark Chi. You can feel it in the roots, infecting the earth. Look what it did to the Avamar. The Dark Chi is coming from the Empyrean Citadel, but we're not getting through this way. Not safely. Are you headed there? You're not bringing the kids too, are you? I am glad to hear you two are well. I'm heading to the Bowers myself. Giona may know how to get around this river. Care to join me? Don't take long, warrior. Too much Dark Chi will make you sick. Or worse.
The Avamar will try to force us into pinch points. Stay alert and spread out.
Master! Is everything okay? Everyone seems ready for a fight. That's good. Did you manage to do what you came for? I wish I could be more help to you, Master. But you always... Huh? I think Sun Young and the Divine Maiden want your attention.
I am
guess
sorry
we
to
can
have
tell
kept you
you
waiting.
later.
Secret hideout.
Okay, I guess. Be safe, Master.
Sun Young has given me the news. I understand a strange river of dark chi is blocking the tunnel to the Empyrean Citadel. In that case, I have an alternative route to suggest. You may have seen how hectic Sun Young and the Watchers were the first to discover this base, and they set out to determine why the Avamar have ventured so far south. The Empyrean Citadel's corruption has no doubt compelled their migration. Kodamo of the Kashabi is leading our effort to storm the forward base and stop the advance. The base is heavily defended, but beyond it lies another way to the
The
Empyrean
screenshot
Citadel.
has been saved.
I was hoping we could avoid entangling you in yet another of our struggles, but this may be the only way for you to reach your goal. By joining our assault, you would not only help us strike a blow against the Avamar, you would also be carving out a route to the Citadel. Thank you. That is a tremendous relief. And in fact, you can speak with the Field General himself. Kodamo has just arrived.
Noble warrior? It brightens me to see you here. I am like a sapling, reveling in spring's arrival. Is my elation not palpable? I feel as flush as a floret. Perhaps you fleshlings express excitement differently. I am hoping you will aid our cause. Even as we speak, Iroko, descendant of Togashi the Priory, keeps the intrusive Avamar at bay. Brevity is not a virtue for the Kashabi clan. I hope you will still join our brethren in battle, as boring as we may be. I shall stop speaking now.
Well, hello, warrior. I was wondering why my soldiers were distracted. As soon as they caught scent of an outsider, they were all a bit on edge. Then they saw it was you. Not at all. They seem eager to fight alongside Giona's fragrant fighter friend. I was actually hoping this could be avoided. The Avamar grew hostile. They started to invade Kashabi lands, and even threatened Valindria. Now it seems they've lured us into a trap. They've taken the high ground near Sky Sage Peak. Sun Young's Watchers and our Kashabi allies will be easy targets if we can't locate their perches and drive them out. Of course, the odds would be more in our favor if a certain aromatic ally joined our cause. Hope to see you out there, my fragrant friend.
back with
Avamar
those
are gonna
supplies!
regret
I
this.
require a weapon.
Are the Valindrians prepared?
Not bad!
You cannot do that right now.
Lofty in the clouds, out of our grasp. Our tree, our summit. Gracious greetings, allied friend of seasons past. The war eternal with the Avamar persists. With regret, Their perch has surpassed our reach. Again and again they peck and swipe, claw and tear, only to arise and return again. As the clouds meet the peaks to bring the fog, so must we rise skyward to the lofty nests. It would take the strength of the divine to move the sky. Neither retreat nor threat shall keep us afar. Greetings, little warrior. Here an ancient dragon pulse sleeps. Cross yonder chasm it dreams to leap. It seems the Avamar stopped its flow, for fear 'twould siphon the dark below. My twin Lugaodi stands tall like gleaming moor, and yet our thrice-born kin Lutakai walks with us no more. Avamar cut him to the ground. In cloven bark his pain was found. Without the chi of Brethren three, the pulse shall not open for thee. You have no bark about you, little warrior made of flesh, and yet in you I sense anew an old chi made afresh. Imbue yonder stone with your chi, perchance the dragon pulse shall do something. Lugaodi and I shall wake the other stones. Speak to yours, mayhap it shall listen. Come, Lugaodi.
Ready to ride? Nicely done. The Kashabi, the Avamar. Feels like old times, doesn't it? Save it for later. I also have business at the Citadel. Not her exact words, but I understood her. Don't worry, she's safe with Giona. Enough of that. Let's go. Care to race?
Let's try again later.
Allow me to introduce myself, warrior. I am Neul, servant of the Ajanara. We meet at last.
Well.
Peace be upon you. Your presence gladdens my heart and lightens my soul. The gods finally interweave our fates. May the joining endure our current predicament. I am blind to some things, and all too aware of other things. I find the embrace of darkness to be the surest path toward enlightenment, toward truly seeing. But in practical terms, don't worry. I can get around well enough. Worry not, friend of the realm. Your words flow like water from the tortoise's shell. And besides, for me to take offense would reduce the chances of our forging a friendship in battle. Fiends are drawn to the nearby bridge like maggots to rotting meat. We must clear a path and confront them. Join us. Let us build a new alliance. The gods still have a part for us to play. Is as it seems.
There's no end to these fiends. No mercy.
Come on!
There's no end to these fiends, is there? You've changed. Has it been so long? It is so good to see you, though the setting leaves much to be desired. Neul prepared us to receive a visitor, but for it to be you, a delightful twist of fate. My spiritual journey ended at Ajanara Monastery. I took a vow, not to become a monk, but to... Good. Being unable to ensure the security of Yun Mafei was my one regret of pursuing this life. But enough. We must aid Grandmaster Neul. No mercy.
Where do these things come from, anyway? Come on, this demon killing has made me thirsty. I don't suppose you brought any spirits to raise our spirits. I figured as much. Then perhaps you have found some news about my songbird? Ah, good. Even in this hostile place, it warms me to know that Yanhua flies free. Perhaps someday I'll see her again. But enough babble. Let's help the Grandmaster and Connie cut through the riffraff. Let's find Thornhead.
Please try again later. Please try again later.
Do that right now.
You have acquired a new quest item.
The evil beyond this rift is immense. The darkness is thickest here. Dark chi comes in waves, each one more intense than the last. This may be the ultimate source of the smaller spirit rifts. Charms? Yes, the charms of Chundun and the Thorntail Academy. Small and powerful, as the Lin themselves, but I'm afraid mere scraps of paper with folk runes scribbled on them will not avail us here. We need a more direct intervention. Energy is presently flowing only one way, into our world. I may be able to make it flow both ways, to create a doorway, if you will. Yes, though the sheer forces at play may rip you apart, I cannot accompany you. I can only keep the door open. I doubt your strength not, friend of the realm. But untold horrors may linger in the small and forgotten spaces which link the realms. Whatever is responsible for this flood of dark chi will not welcome visitors. If you find yourself outmatched, return back through the rift immediately. Your story does not end here, warrior. I must maintain absolute focus. Everyone else, stay by my side. Here! Watch
Flow
it
is
reversed.
Hold the line
Hurry!
with Connie and Thornhead.
Death is close. Death is close. This warrior, the same warrior who journeyed to the in-between. The paths are curious these days. This warrior is near the beyond, where the dead receive judgment for past deeds. Judgment has been halted, however, by denizens from the Dark Realm. What brings this warrior so close to the Spirit Realm? Indeed, the Keepers and this Keeper work to seal the tears in the veil, but the Keepers are not enough. The Keepers are overrun by fiends. Still, the Keepers have observed several tears being sealed from the other side. This Keeper acknowledges this warrior's efforts. Nayul is also acknowledged. Regardless, the place of judgment grows dim. Those to be judged join the Keepers to fend off the darkness in a final bid for clemency. This Keeper acknowledges this warrior's beneficence. The scroll of deeds grows ever long. Death is close.
Back to the darkness.
This Keeper acknowledges.
Please try again later.
Is it really you? I knew it was you. But Master, what are you doing here? Did you... I mean, are you... Oh, thank goodness. I mean, who would watch over Jinsoyen and all the other people? No, I don't know, Master. When I first got here, it was like I had just woken up. But it was also sort of like dreaming. The keepers were directing me toward that giant gate over there. It was all very strange, but peaceful. Other people came through all the portals. I didn't see Buna or Bunyang, but I did see a Lin boy further ahead of me. Then everything shook, like an earthquake. Some of the portals seemed to fall over. It looked like the people ahead of me couldn't go through the giant gate anymore. That's when these demons appeared. But for some reason, I wasn't really scared, Master. I just remembered everything you taught me. Master!
Please try again later.
Is it real? Thanks, Master. There's a keeper by the big gate that seems to be the oldest or something. Maybe he can tell you what's going on. I can handle these demons, Master. Don't worry about me.
Please try again later. Please try again later.
You can't go any further.
What the? You cannot do that right now.
What the? It can't be. You're that warrior from before. I never thought I'd see you again. I suppose I deserve that. Yeah, I do. I learned too late that Ixanan was really my father. I think that's why I'm still here. The last thing I remember was being swarmed by demons before I woke up here. But I can't move on. Others are guided to their resting places, but I'm stuck here. I'm different, and it must be my punishment for what I did in life. And I welcome it. I caused a lot of pain, warrior. When the demons showed up here, I couldn't... Speaking of them, it looks like one is eyeing you. I bet you have more important things to do. So get... You want to talk with that keeper over there.
Go no further. You cannot be here. You still carry the breath of life within you. Why are you here? I see. And so you followed them here. Something has upset the balance between the realms, and now these demons are using the passageways of the dead to go out amongst the living. That is why the gateway to the bridge to the beyond has been closed. Should a being from the Dark Realm go through, it would only aggravate the current unbalance. This is the gate to which all gates lead, but only the dead may enter. These words ring true. If that which is dark has entered the divine, our peril is severe. When great gateways are breached, the realms can and will collide. Yet balance finds a way. I sense something odd inside you. An echo of the divine realm lives within your being. Perhaps you can help us. I see you carry paper charms on your person. They are a bit simple and crude, but combined with your chi, they could close these gateways off to the fiends, so that only the dead may use them. But before you close the gates, you must attend to the keepers. Use your chi to heal them. We keepers are linked to the gates just as they are linked to us. Balance must be restored.
can't go any further.
Destroy them!
What?
Revived by a breathing one.
Back to the
What
darkness.
madness is this?
You're alive. I've never seen a living being before.
Take this!
Demons? Here too? Thank you.
You cannot do that right now.
Demons? Here too?
Back to the darkness.
Face the true power of the Hong Moon Clan!
Destroy them!
Thank you, Master. I wasn't sure if I could handle that last demon on my own. I tried, Master. I know I'm not as skilled as you are, but I always tried my best. I thought maybe one day, if I worked really hard, I could be as good at being a hero as you are. Then maybe people would look at me differently. You know what, Master? I don't have any regrets. I know it might sound strange, but I almost feel like I got my chance to be a hero. And maybe I was, in a small way. I'm not angry or sad anymore. Honestly, I'm just grateful for the life I got to live. Not everyone gets the chance to join the Hong Moon School or train with their best friends. But I did. I got to live my life with you, Master. It looks like the big gate is opening again. I should go. Please keep an eye on Jin So-yeon for me.
I have come for one named Jinbin.
My name is Jinbin. I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Death claims all. The Keepers lament this truth. The three realms are in harmony once more. Fiends no longer tear at the veil to terrorize the living. This warrior has done well. Still, the fate of the fourth realm, the divine realm, hangs in the balance. The realms are arranged as a mountain, and loose rocks at the peak mean an avalanche at the base. As in this warrior's visit to the in-between, there is no shortage of confidence or of courage. This warrior know that during judgment, this gratitude is unnecessary. Once the scroll of deeds is entered into the ledger, this warrior will be welcomed into the beyond with or without this keeper's intervention. Until then, much is to be written. This warrior must return to the earthen realm. The link will then be severed. Come.
Finally!
I was debating whether to enter the rift myself and risk certain death, considering I would not be able to keep the rift open. Thank you for sparing me from such an embarrassment. Both the spirit realm and dark realm lie beyond the rifts. It is as I feared. A great being is attempting to transcend to the divine realm, and the movement is causing utter chaos in the other realms. Mushin, the divine fist. This throws our peril into sharp relief. If the legends are true, such a man, or god even, could rip the divine realm's gates right off the hinges. No wonder the darkness has intensified. I knew something powerful had left the earthen realm. But how can we oppose a force like Mushin? We are but a drop of water in a thunderstorm. Ancient texts do mention the sacred relics as key to transcendence. But if Mushin has one, where are the others? The three sages truly enjoy the mystery they create. Far be it from them to offer something as plain as a map. And yet, if the three sages speak true, then a relic was used inside the Citadel as part of Prince Sobu's mad plot to become a wise course of action. However, wading through this level of dark chi might prove hazardous to our health. Might I suggest something of a folk remedy? I memorized an ancient incantation pulled from the monastery tomes. I can summon a shield of sorts to protect us from this primordial dark chi, at least temporarily. Now, if you'll permit me.
Glad you made it.
Don't worry, this won't affect your martial arts.
You had me worried. What happened? I'm glad to hear it. You didn't miss much here. The Grandmaster talked about some kind of violent meditation room. He's a real character. But enough small talk. Let's move in.
Not this again, hero. We're going together. Naeul gave me the same blessing. There's no way I'm leaving you now.
Besides, you need all the help you can get. I've seen you try to work out a puzzle. Don't mention it. Let's go.
No time to waste.
Our paths diverge here. Explore the courtyard. We will search to the south.
May the spirits guide you.
Wait for me, your highnesses!